this should have lasted longer than like the Carmen Electra Dennis Rodman marriage, which lasted like a day.
I thought you were gonna go Kim Kardashian, Chris Humphries, but okay, that works. That works.
No, that lasted what, like a week?
Or was it the Britney Spears?
Oh yeah, the rando guy in Vegas. No, this needs to be on the pantheon of worst unions ever.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah, no,
I can't defend Okafor anymore. I can't.
No, in general, one, he looks completely lost. Unless it is getting him on the block. I mean, he set some of the worst screens I've ever seen a big man set. Yeah. I mean, have you ever seen him pop to the basket? Is he poppable? Can he pop to the basket?
I mean, you gotta have a little bit of pop in order to pop.
No, I mean, he is literally lost right now. Yeah. His trade value is zero. I don't know what you could, because people are always I generally don't know what you can get for Jahlil Okafor.
He still is capable of scoring a lot of points. He's an efficient scorer. Like that should be able to get you something. Like if I say something, I mean like a late first rounder. That should I
thought you meant like a lottery pick.
No. Like guys who can score points, a big man who can score points are still still somewhat of a commodity in this league. I mean, I know he is the squariest peg in a round hole league. I get it, but he can still get you buckets.
But he's still out of all because there's a few of them. The offense but no defense all-stars. Mm-hmm. He might be the worst one of all of them.
He might be.
I mean, like just not even factoring youth or salary, he's worse than Monroe. Mm-hmm. He's worse than Brook Lopez. Mm-hmm. He's worse than Kanter. Mm-hmm. I mean, the only thing he's got going for him is he's young and he's cheap.
Yeah. Because he doesn't rebound. That's a problem.
No, and it's like he doesn't want to rebound. Yeah. I mean, I see it enough times where I can't remember another player this talented I've been so furious to watch because he's so maddening to watch. He just and you know, I think this is just me like observing. He looked defeated. He just was like, I'm done.
I don't know if he's defeated. He just doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, like I mean, because everyone thought you would cater an offense around him.
Right.
You're like slow the tempo because one, you can only have an offense where it's a slow the ball down, put it in the post,
Let him go to work. Yeah. If there's nothing there, kick it out.
But I mean, him running pick and roll is worthless.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
I mean, Nerlens Noel has more trade value, and I don't think he has any. Like, I mean, someone said, would you trade Nerlens Noel for Jrue Holiday?
I'd trade Nerlens Noel for Jrue Holiday in a second.
Right now.
Today.
So you'd redo that deal.
Yep.
All right.
I'll do that in a second.
So because what this
I don't know if you can get Jrue Holiday.
What I think this showed is the Sixers are desperately needing a point guard.
Clearly.
I mean, will this ever end?
I hope it ends in June. I hope it does.
A lead, not even a point guard, a lead guard who can drive to the basket. Because I'm done with these guards. I mean, they're nice. No, once again, isn't this whole putting everyone in there? Sergio Rodriguez isn't a starter.
No.
He's a bench guy.
Yes.
TJ McConnell doesn't belong in the NBA.
He's a third point guard at best.
You need to balance all these rosters out. The Sixers, the Eagles, all of them.
Let me ask you a question. Question number 5. We'll stick with basketball. Assuming that you can't make a deal. Let's say you got to stick with these dudes as is for the rest of the year. How do you divide up the minutes between the big men? How do you divide? How many minutes do you give Embiid? How many minutes do you give Okafor? How many minutes do you give Noel?
Give me 48, right?
48. Assuming you only play these dudes at center. I mean, if you want to play Noel at 4, then God bless you, but whatever.
28 for Embiid. I'll keep him on that because there's no reason to like exert this dude on this crap team. I mean, 18 for Nerlens Noel, 2 for Jahlil Okafor.
2.
He's terrible. Like I mean, he is doing nothing to help you win a game. I mean, and I hear the Hinkie boys, like, I don't know, say this, and it's the one thing on earth I ever agree with him on. I mean, he does nothing.
It really, like, I'm tired of hearing people say it over and over again, but it really is the case. Like, he really is terrible. Like, he really is bad.
No, and for you because I think you were one of the last people to give him a shot, but I mean, and for some reason, I don't know, like, is it because he's young? Is it because he's playing the good soldier? Brett is going to fall on the Jahlil Okafor sword for some reason.
He's young. I would imagine that they're falling on the sword because of his contract situation as opposed to Nerlens Noel.
Because, I mean, like, Nerlens at this point deserves more. Like, I know he's coming off an injury, but if he's healthy, he deserves more of the playing time than Okafor. I don't think it's a question.
Yeah, but if the question is, who is your best player? Your best players deserve the playing time. Then Nerlens Noel clearly deserves more playing time than Jahlil Okafor. I don't think that's it can't entirely be it. So it's got to be a fact that, all right, Jahlil Okafor is going to be here, well, maybe here for at least 2 more years, and or we're trying to showcase this dude to move him. Those are the only two logical explanations for
All
this.
I could say is it is proof, because in my franchise of 2K17, I was struggling when I was playing Jahlil Okafor minutes. I put him out of the rotation and put Nerlens in and Dario Saric as a power forward, because I think, and this is just from playing a video game, when you get the playmakers in Ben and Dario on the same, like they could balance off each other.
Right.
Like, I mean, you don't need Dario Saric is a playmaker. Like and when he plays well, he's pretty good.
Right. When
he is a small forward not playmaking, he is terrible.
He's terrible.
Like, that's why you need to get the guys who deserve it in the right spot.
Exactly. Ilyasova needs to be the 4, needs to be your starting 4 alongside Embiid. And then Dario is his backup. Put everybody in their right spot.
But I think at crunch time, hopefully you're playing Embiid, Simmons, and Saric.
Yeah. I mean, I think those are your starters, and I think those are your crunch time guys.
Whatever
you want to do at 2 and 3. Because we'll Covington and player X at 2. Whether it be, well, probably won't be Sauce, but player X.
Once again.
Probably not Gerald Henderson. I know that.
Did we overestimate these free agents?
Well, I mean, look, Bayless got hurt, so it's whatever. Gerald Henderson, I probably thought he was a little bit better than this. I think he was great, but
man, he is a gunner.
I think Sergio's giving you what you expected.
No, I think Sergio's being put into a spot he didn't expect to play. He wasn't expecting to be the starter.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I don't think we overestimated Sergio.
He is a broke booty Ricky Rubio who can shoot.
Yeah,
because that's the thing about, like, I learned you can't have point guards that can't drive.
Now, like, if you can't shoot, you got to be able to drive. And if you can't do either of those, you have to be an extraordinarily good playmaker. Like, extraordinary.
I'm tired of seeing a guard get wet draws when he drives to the lane. Like TJ McConnell, it's like that rim is 5 million feet high.
Just take it out, homeboy.
Get contact.
Just finish, homeboy. It's all right, man. Don't be scared.
That, you know what? I think it's going to come full circle, because I think people would welcome Drew Holiday here with open arms.
I would kiss the ground that BC walks on if they could get. And I don't even think that's reasonable. But I mean, if it is,
even if you could throw in a future pick,
I don't care. I'd do it.
Yeah, I mean, because once again,
he's a perfect guard.
Because once again,
isn't he a free agent too, or no?
No,
is he not a free agent next year? I thought he was.
Might be next year.
Okay, yeah.
But it's like, I'm sorry. I know you people love Markelle Fultz.
What do you mean,
you need to stop. No more tanking. I mean, you need to win some games, because once again, you've got a franchise player right now.
Got one, maybe 2.
You can't tank with a franchise player. I mean, not actively.
No. I mean, don't be the Colts. Just don't be the Colts.
Yeah, but just you can't say, "Oh, Joe, we're going to bring up DJO."
Yeah, no. Or bad Tim Frazier. Or any of those guys. All right. Question number 6. I'm going to ask you, because I asked you a similar question last week. I'll ask you again. Rank these 3 guys: Karl Anthony Towns, Joel Embiid, Kristaps Porzingis. Rank them.
Man, this sounds terrible, because
who you want?
No, I'd have them in the way you said it.
Towns, Embiid, Porzingis.
Yeah,
that's how you think their career arc is going to be.
I think just factoring on potential, not even factoring in injury or situation. I'd say Karl Anthony Towns has the highest ceiling.
Okay.
Embiid has, he might have an equally high ceiling as Towns, I think, at this point. If he just, people want to shoot me down sometimes. Be like, have you forgot about his injury? I was like, I don't want to hear about that right now.
What's that?
His injuries.
Okay.
Because, I mean, isn't that a big thing?
It should be.
I mean, but you know what? This is how desperate Sixers fans are. It's like they forgot about the girl who has, that has a checkered past.
Yes.
And it's like, you know what, man? Man, she got me tickets to see Drake and Hakkasan for New Year's Eve, and then after that we go to see Kendrick on New Year's Eve in Vegas too.
Oh snap!
So it's like you forgot that she might have I don't know
smashed a homie.
Yeah, or committed white collar crimes to get this money.
True.
But it's like, are we allowed to not to enjoy? Are we okay to have a Drake J-Lo romance right now?
Yeah, you can Drake and J-Lo this, all right?
But at some point, the fact's going to come out. She used to smash Puffy.
Yes, I mean, well, we know that. So like, it's like
no, but like you forgot about like it's that apparent.
Oh, but Puffy's gonna like put it back out there. And
Yeah.
Like, oh well, like.
And do you want to deal?
You're gonna be like the guy who. I gotta clean this up. The guy who came after Puffy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Like I mean, like you got the stuffing second.
Yes.
So that sounded terrible.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I know what you mean.
No, but it's like
came after Puffy.
But it's like one of those things where it's like, are you allowed to enjoy like this burgeoning romance?
You should.
And will you ever forget that you came in second?
You know, you should be able. You should just live in a moment.
We did this really good because
I know.
No, but like I mean, that hasn't come up a lot, and frankly, doesn't it need to be in every sentence that you talk about with Joel Embiid?
It really should be. Like, you can't forget about this dude missed two complete seasons.
It's not like he missed a season.
Yes.
It's not like he missed 2 full seasons.
2 full seasons and part of his 1 year in college with injuries. Like, he had literally had a red flag on his medical report coming out of college.
I mean, you like J-Lo will always remember December 28, 1999. Like I mean,
yes.
Like when she got up in that club.
Yes, right.
And we'll always remember.
Somebody may have fired a shot. may or may not have been associated with Puff Daddy.
We'll always remember navicular bone. I mean, like it's part of the Joel. And I always say you got to tell all parts of the story. And navicular bone and going to where the heck did he go for rehab? Like
a Cutter.
Yeah, Cutter. Like the Shirley Temples. Like I don't know. All that is part of the Joel Embiid story.
That's all Shine. I mean, that's all the basketball version of Shine.
But can you have the Joel Embiid story without mentioning like can you forget about that while still enjoying or
no you
like
can't.
no like giving yourself totally unequivocally unconditionally to Joel Embiid?
You can't. I mean, it always has to be in the back of your mind. You're right. It always has to be there.
So but can you still enjoy it?
You can live in a moment, but like you forgive, you just don't forget. That's just the way it works.
Isn't that the story, Joel? Forgive, love, but never forget.
Forgive and not forget, man. Forgive and not forget. But you think Karl Towns, all things considered, is still a better prospect than Joel Hans Embiid?
But I still don't understand.
Joel Embiid is like almost elite level defensively now. He don't even understand the game yet.
No, I know, and like you know who he remind and Bill Simmons wrote like defensively. You know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of Mutombo a lot.
But I think he's more active than Mutombo.
But length,
he's long.
Like, he can,
but he gets out on like young, small guys.
In the paint.
Yeah,
he doesn't even need to jump.
Yeah,
he just knows. That's why he's the air up there. He's Neon Boudeau. He's like Bobby Fischer, but Cameroonian.
Yes.
Like I mean, he's a prodigy.
Yeah,
doesn't know how to play basketball a lick.
Right.
I mean, turns the ball over. Like I mean,
time.
And like, but he's got to. I'm telling you, like this guy doesn't know how to play basketball, and he's probably a top 25 player right now.
Yeah, which is crazy. It's crazy if you think about it.
No, it's one of those things where like no one could ever say that they've seen Joel Embiid before.
No.
Like I mean, because I think Karl-Anthony Towns, you've seen him before. Like you've seen a version of him.
Yeah, like he's kind of like
no. Someone said it was, he's a more sane Rasheed Wallace. Like he's
okay.
Got range.
All right, because I was gonna say like Weber-ish.
Weber couldn't shoot like that.
Yeah, Weber couldn't shoot like that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's a more sane Rasheed.
Yeah. You've never. It's like you've never seen Joel Embiid before.
No,
you've never seen a Porzingis before.
No,
because Dirk's not like this.
No.
And you've never seen one of your dudes you used to rip all the time, Giannis. You've never seen a Giannis before.
Never seen a dude like Giannis, man.
Like that's the thing about these guys; they don't know how to play.
Yeah,
they don't have. Well, especially Giannis, he doesn't have any really other than being long and fast.
Right.
He doesn't have a skill.
He doesn't have a skill. He just gets to the basket because he's like 7 feet long, and he just like can get to the basket in 2 steps. Like he's not a shooter.
Like you can make the argument,
down.
like not factoring injuries, not the Shine experience. You can make the like that Joel Embiid
Hans
is the most unique player in the NBA.
Yeah. I mean, the only argument I was going to say is Giannis, but I mean, like it's between them two. Like those are the most unique guys I've seen in like forever.
I'll say that I think for some reason, Joel Embiid on a game of basketball makes more of an impact than Karl-Anthony Towns right now. I don't know how. because I think Towns a good defensive player. He's not Embiid defensively.
He's not in Embiid's class defensively. He's not. And Embiid, like all things considered, is probably as good offensively as Karl Towns.
No, I need to see him.
The dude
drop.
can shoot the 40% from three.
I need to see him